back. Turns out that last video got cut off and I wasn't paying attention. So just as a heads up, the final answer there would have had 4/9 in here. That 100 over 225 would have been reduced to 4/9. And I don't know, Khan Academy may have been fine if you put it in as 100 over 225, but just in case, that's how you would reduce it. So here is another question that we can do together. And it says, Katya is a ranger in Russia. Okay, she's cool, in Siberia. And she's paying attention to bear population. And the relationship where T is in years since beginning the bear population observation is this. How many years will the reserve's bear population be 2,000? My bad, can't read. In how many years? So how long will it take for the bear population to get to be 2,000? So that's what we're gonna pull over here. We're gonna figure out, okay, so what needs to go where? Well, the population 2,000 goes in over here instead of that B because that's what the B stood for. So we're gonna have 2,000 equals 5,000 times 2 to the negative 0.05t. Okay, so then now we're going to solve this thing. So we'll divide both sides by 5,000 because we're trying to get stuff away from the t. And if we divide both sides, that gets rid of that 5,000. So this is just 2/5 equals 2 to the negative 0.05t. Okay, and now to get that t out of the exponent, we're going to rewrite it as a log. So this is going to be, let's zoom in a little bit. Log base 2 of the argument, which is 2/5, equals the exponent, which is negative 0.05t. All right. So now we're going to divide both sides. To get that t by itself, we're going to divide both sides by that negative 0.05. Trying to zoom in. Struggle bus. Negative 0.05. We'll get rid of that. Negative 0.05. And now we just have t left. Okay. So let's go over to the question and see how do they want the answer. Okay, they want me to actually plug it into the calculator, right? It's the nearest hundredth, which is 2 places. So I'm going to pull up my handy dandy calculator. And I am going to type in over here in miscellaneous log base 2 of 2 divided by 5. Then arrow out of that and divide it by negative 0.5. And hundredth. Hundredth means 2 places. So I have 2 and 64 hundredths. And that 3 means I'm not going to round up the 64. So 2.64 is my answer. 2.64. And let's double check it. Oh, I did something wrong. So let's see what happened. Let me go back. Log base 2 of 2,000 over 5,000. Oh, look at that. That's supposed to be 0.05. I only typed in 0.5. Let's do 0.05. So this should be 26.443, but that 8 makes that 43 pop up to 44. So 26.44. Humans make errors, make mistakes, and we learn from them. Got to be careful. 0.05 is very different than 0.5. All right, let's do another. Okay, so this time we're talking about bacteria in a petri dish, and that it's growing. And the relationship is in minutes, bacteria. It says how many bacteria will make up the culture after 120 minutes. So 120 minutes is the time, right? And where does the time go? Well, the time goes up in that T. So this one's going to be a little bit easier. It's going to tell us that the number of bacteria after we plug in 10 times 2 to the power of whatever 120 over 12 is. Now, honestly, what's 120 divided by 12? We all know it's 10. But if it makes you nervous, you don't have to type that separately. You can just type it in the way it is. So we're just plugging this in the calculator and we type in 10 times 2 to the power of, and again, you can just type in very carefully with parentheses 120 over 12, but honestly, we all know that's just 10. And to show you that I'm not going crazy, 10 times 2 to the power of 10. It's the same answer. Oh, my dog's going crazy. They must have given her a bath. All right, so the answer there is 10,240. 10,240. All right, last one we're going to do together for this. Relationship about carbon in a substance. It's starting at 25 grams. And after T years, this is the equation that works. And they're saying, all right, so how many years will this substance have exactly 20 grams? We're not going to put 20 in for the time because 20 is about the number of grams left. So we've got to put that 20 into where the amount is. Okay, so 20 is the amount of carbon left. So we're going to have 20 equals 25 times E to the negative 0. Oh, I got to be careful. I keep messing up all these decimals. 0. And then there's 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then 1, 2, T. So then we need to solve this. We've got an equation that we need to solve and get T out of the exponent. So the first thing, divide both sides by 25. And you can reduce that or turn it into a decimal. Let's turn it into a decimal. 20 divided by 25. Whoa, crazy. Try this again. 20 divided by 25. 0.8. 0.8 equals E to that crazy looking decimal. 2, 3, 1, 2, T. Then to get that out of the exponent, to get the T out of the exponent, we're going to have to use logarithm. And the base this time is going to be E. Anytime you do log base E, you don't write log base E. We write ln because that's the natural log. So log base E, or natural log, of 0.8, that's what goes over here, is going to become the argument, equals the exponent. 0.1231 T. And then we need to get rid of this crazy decimal, and it's being multiplied by T, so we're going to divide by that crazy looking decimal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So in my handy dandy calculator, 0.1231, 2. My handy dandy calculator, we're going to type all that in. And you can type it in to Desmos or the Khan Academy one because it has a button for natural log. Negative 0.00012. So it should be, let's see, what decimal did they want this? Oh, no, exact answer. They didn't even want me typing in a calculator. So they just want me to write this. So negative natural log of 0.8 divided by 0.00012. Now you notice I stuck that negative out front. You never want to leave a negative in the bottom when you're writing down exact answers of a fraction. You want to put it either out front or up top. And let's see if we did it right. Bum, bum, bum. So that's the idea there, guys. If you practice these two first, then the last one is going to be super easy because you just have to figure out where to plug it in and then do the same thing, solve those equations. Okay? Okay. Have a great day. Miss you guys. Bye.